Hello everyone. In this video lecture, we are going to create an EC2 instance with Windows operating system. So let's go to the AWS console. This is our AWS console, and EC2 is basically Elastic Compute Cloud through which we can log into a remote computer uh, by giving our own configuration, or we can make it a server. So today we are going to launch a computer through it with Windows operating system. So we go to services, then we scroll down to or navigate down to compute, and then we select EC2. Okay, this is the dashboard, or this is the console for EC2, and you can see there are various uh, options or various operations we can do with this. So what we are going to do is we are going to launch an EC2 instance. So we go to launch instance and we press down to launch instance. Okay, so first of all, let me give it a name. So I'm going to give it, you can give any name. I will give it Windows computer. Okay, then let us choose the Windows OS image. We have various images. We can choose Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu. So we have chosen Windows OS. And we are using free tier eligible, because if you select with the tier which is not free tier, it will cost you. So uh, for now, we are just going to choose free tier eligibility. Okay, next, instance type by default is T2.micro. We will keep it like that. It is a free tier eligible. Otherwise, we can choose many more, but they are not free, so it may charge us. So we are just using T2.micro. Then we have key pair login. So here we have to create a key pair. So we will press on create new key pair. Here you have to enter the key pair name. So I will enter a name called as Windows key pair. Okay, you can give it any name and then just press create key pair. Okay, our key pair has been created. Next, now this key pair is used to connect with this instance. Okay, so it is very essential you keep this key pair secured. And if you give this key pair to someone else can also log into your instance. Okay, then network settings we will keep by default the default network setting. Anywhere IP we have selected 0.0.0.0/0. By this IP, we can access the network, or anyone can access this network. Okay, then moving down, the configuration storages, they have given us 30 GB of storage by default, so we will keep that. Okay, right now it doesn't matter what storage it is given. Let's see if anything to be done in advanced details. Okay, so in advanced details also, we will keep whatever the default advanced details are there. We will keep it like that, and then just press launch instance. Okay, so now it will take some time to launch this instance. Now let us, now it's showing success. Let us go to the instances. Okay, now this is the instance which we have created now. Okay, so we have given it a name. The name was Windows Computer, and the instance ID is this. Now the instance state, it is showing as pending, because what we have done till now is we have given AWS servers our request. Now AWS servers are looking at our request and then showing us whether they have the required configuration or not. Yes, they have the required configuration, and the instant state is now showing running. Now, in the next, we have instance type, which is called as T2.micro. Now, this instance type is a general purpose. T2.micro is showing that the instance we are creating is a general purpose instance, and we can use it for our basic minimum requirement for a computer. For higher requirement, we can select different micro. Then in status check, it is not showing anything. Now, this status check should have two status check confirmed. So Right now it has no status check confirmed. We can refresh the status from here and we can keep on refreshing. Now it is showing initializing. So it is initializing our instance, whatever configuration we have requested for, the AWS is initializing. Now the next fields are, till then it initializes, we will see the next field. Alarm status, there is no alarm. We do not have created any alarm. What is the availability zone? Or we can say from where this instance is coming to us. This instance is coming from US East 1A. So this is the location of the data center from where this instance uh, is loaded into this EC2 instance. Then this is the public IPv4 DNS address. Then this is the IP. This is next is the public IPv4 IP. And then we have the elastic IP. What is an elastic IP? After exiting from this instance, if you log in back to this instance, the IP you have for this instance will remain same. So that is elastic IP. We have no IPv6 address till now. We only have IPv4 address for this. Okay, so monitoring we have disabled it. Security group name is launch wizard 1. By default is this is the name given. We can change it also as per our requirement. Key pair is Windows key pair and launch time is this much is the launch time. Okay, so now status check. Let us refresh it. Okay, it is still initializing. Now the initialization depends on the network speed also and the data center instance availability also. Okay, so it might take some time, and you can see just by clicking on this instance, there are various, you can see all these details are given for this instance, like what is the IPv4 address, private IPv4 address, okay, and many more things. Host name, private IP DNS, like this. Then we can go to the security tab, and till now we have given it a default security, which is accessible for all. This is the default the security group we have assigned, and we can also assign the outbound rules, like what kind of data can go out or to which part, which IP it can go out. Okay, we can see all these things here. Then we can see the networking tab. In the networking tab also, it has all the requirement for like subnet ID, availability, which is the availability zone. Okay, all these things. Then storage, status check, monitoring tags, all these things are there. Okay, you can keep on refreshing it till it launches. Okay, we can see there two out of two checks are passed in our instance. And then now what we can do is now we can connect with our instance. So let us press connect. Now, when you press connect, just go to the RDP client. Now in the RDP client, you can see we can just press get password to get the password. Now here the key pair will be crucial. Just go to browse, and this is our key pair. Just open it. Okay, and decrypt password. Okay, so the password is decrypted. Just copy this password. Password is copied. Okay, and then what we have to do is we have to download the remote desktop file. Now here we have downloaded the remote desktop file, and this desktop file will be used to connect to our instance. Okay, just press connect. And here we will paste the password. Press OK. Now it is connected to our Windows operating system. Just press yes. And now you can see it has initialized our operating system, or you can say it has initialized the computer having a Windows operating system, and it is uh, doing all the status checks and just giving us our remote console. So we will see in few minutes we are able to launch an operating system with the configuration we have provided, the security we wanted it to have, and the RAM or the T2 dot micro which we have selected, that part. So here we go. We this is the remote login which we have of Windows operating system. We can use it like our own computer which we use. Okay, it has all the necessary things. Okay, and also if we can minimize it also. Okay, so if we minimize it, we can use our own personal laptop things also. Okay, so it is very user friendly. Here you can see they are showing to connect to the internet also. They are showing this option, so we can connect it with our own internet very easily. Okay, so thank you guys for looking at this video. Okay, and just come back for more videos. Okay, thank you.